Welcome to Higher Path Guidance, and this is my new setup in my new Higher Path Guidance room. I'm loving the energy in this room, and that tells me that since it has like a theme to it, and since it's its own space, I feel like I'm going to be able to better navigate my intuitive messages from Spirit. Okay, so let's just get right in. The overall energy, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Sacred Destiny. A 5 came out, so we're going to go with that, okay? Because we just roll with it around here. The first one that I saw come out was flexibility. Okay, so we need to remember to be flexible with ourselves and with others. And the imagery on this card is a tiger. And the tiger is like standing in a walkway. It looks like a gateway. You're not going to be able to see the setup of the cards, okay? So let me know if you want me to do it another way. So the other card that I saw was trust. And me seeing the moon and being like drawn to the moon immediately and the palm tree, that tells me that there might be some things beneath the surface that that hasn't quite came up yet, and you're maybe gonna second guess, you know? So trust and be flexible with yourself, okay? Not everything is gonna like make sense in the beginning, but that's okay. That just makes it more exciting, right? Okay, so next we have Wonders. I love this card. This card reminds me of the Northern Lights, and it just reminds me that our world, like the creation of Earth and, you know, everything else in the universe, it's a wonder, okay? And we need to remember that life in itself is beautiful. And life is very unexpected at times. There can be things that come in and shake us up. But it's important to remember that we're just here living our best lives as best as we can. We're all like higher souls having a human experience, okay? Freedom. So with freedom, you know, I already feel the message coming in really, really strong, but I'm just going to pull, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go with it, okay? There is a fly in this room, and I am sorry, but I am not going to start over again, okay? So we're just going to roll with the fly. So if there's a little annoyances in your life right now, just ignore them, okay? Just shut them out, because I see everything as a sign from the universe. Okay, so what I'm feeling is you need to be more flexible with yourself, and you need to trust the process, because what you have coming in is a wonder. It's like a creation. It's divinely guided, divinely sent. And that doesn't always have to mean it's rainbows and butterflies, okay? Because sometimes a partner or a job or something that we do or we create, it can be a life lesson sent from God, right? Like a karmic, okay? Or creator, whatever you call it. I'm flexible. There's something out there that is bigger than myself, and I believe in it. But is it a man in the sky? I don't know. But I know that all roads lead home, okay? So I hope that resonates with some of you. And the last one's embracing. So I love this. Okay, so I want you guys to embrace the change that is coming, because it's going to bring you freedom. And you need to be flexible, because it might not be what our human logical mind can think like or figure out. So we might want to second guess it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get in and clarify the overall energy of our card. Oh, my hair is doing something weird. Does anybody else with long hair get so sick of it during the summertime? Like, geez. But every summer I kind of want to cut it, and then I always regret it in the wintertime. I feel like our hair can be like our connections to spirit, you know? Maybe. All right. So one fell out on the floor. And if you came out, let me see. Okay. So the first one I picked up is the Star. So this is going to be a wish fulfillment for you. Honestly, I feel like some of you guys have probably been single for a while, or maybe have been in like a toxic relationship or a relationship that's kind of made you feel bad about yourself. And now is like your person is coming forward. So it's important to remember that those past experiences shaped us, and then they helped us be who we are today, and we wouldn't be who we are without that, right? Even though it could have sucked. Okay, I get it, I've been there. But with a Star, you're gonna have a wish fulfillment. Okay, your wishes are gonna be coming true. So I think that's kind of why the overall energy was to embrace the change, be flexible, you know. And I'm getting that it could be somebody that you would not usually want to date. You might have a type, quote unquote, right? But this person's going to catch your attention, and you're going to fall for this person. And I'm getting right now, think outside of the box, okay? So give that person a chance. Think outside of the box. Ace of Pentacles. So that's telling me that you're going to have a new opportunity and a new foundation. And I'm strongly feeling that some of you have been single for so long that you are maybe unwilling or not ready. But I think Spirit is telling you that you are. And, you know, who doesn't want to have a companion, right? Maybe we don't want the BS. I can totally get that. But I think anybody would love to have somebody to go to the movies with, or eat dinner with, or just tell about their day. And it's not for everybody. You know, some people are like, I'd rather be single. But it's probably just because you guys haven't met the right person yet, okay? And with the Eight of Wands, it's going to come in fast. And I'm really excited for you guys, because the thing is like, I keep hearing swept off your feet. And you're probably going to be telling yourself, this is too good to be true. Like, what? So be mindful, you know, make sure that you are, I don't want to say doing your research, but like taking your time, setting healthy boundaries, letting them show you who they are instead of tell you who they are, okay? But I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, and that tells me right now that this person coming towards you is going to be bringing like security. And that doesn't have to be financially, okay? Because like, come on, it's like 2026. Like we're independent now, right? We don't need to be taken care of. It's nice though when somebody wants to help us out, or it's nice when somebody offers to do something for us that we can do, but they want to take that load off of our shoulders. That's that King of Pentacles energy, and that's what you're bringing forward. I'm excited. And then the Judgment card, I feel like it's your justice. You deserve this. Like, you have literally been probably in and out of very unhealthy relationships for a while. And I see this, like, yeah, it's like the Libra card. Excuse me. And it's like, no, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a Libra card. My bad. That's the Justice card. But some of you guys might be dealing with a Libra, or you are a Libra. So confirmation for you, because I don't know why I said that. Okay. But I see this girl, this woman, like thanking Spirit, like, thank you so much, Spirit. I've been waiting for this finally. It's really beautiful. I'm happy for you guys. And then look, Page of Wands. She's literally like, woohoo, like, I'm so happy, right? I love that. And for some of you guys, it's not going to be a new relationship. It might be a change in the current dynamic that you have now for the better. Okay? And so keep that in mind. And don't be closed off. Embrace the change. Okay. So the first one I saw out was the Nine of Swords. So some of you guys have... Hold on. You know what? I did not finish my thought earlier. I'm so terrible at that. So for some of you guys are just going to be going into a new dynamic for your relationship. You guys have been in a toxic cycle that's like repeating over and over again. And it's time to break that off. Okay. And I don't mean like the relationship, right? Like, I've said before, like, when things are hard and tough, it doesn't mean we just say bye. Like, no, we actually like put in the work and the effort. Like, that's like what the lesson is. Otherwise, you're just going to keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. And who wants to do that? Because I don't, that's for sure. But you could be like overwhelmed, stressed, like maybe having nightmares or not being able to sleep. I keep thinking like somebody's staying up all night thinking and like worrying. So Spirit just gave me a message. So some of you guys have met your person, okay? And you have a little crushy crush on them and you're wondering what they're thinking about you. Well, no need to stress, girl or guy, okay? Because they're coming to you. And for those of you that are in a relationship and it's just not what you want, be willing to put in the work, do some journaling, make your gratitude list, give yourself some self-care, and it will come, okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands. So you're going to be bringing your passionate, fiery energy, and your person is going to see that and recognize that in you. Like, oh yeah, this girl knows what she wants. I love that energy. Or, hey, this guy is like very masculine and I'm like so obsessed. Like, you know, not literally, because it's not healthy for us to be so obsessed. But and these cards together. So we have the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. And I feel like this person is running towards you quickly and you don't see it coming. And you know, there's something to be said about tarot, right? Like every card has like its overall meaning and energy, but that's not the way I read cards. What I read is like how they come out together. They tell us a story. We just have to be willing to be paying attention, okay? So I'm going to go with the hidden truth cards, okay? Let's see what your person has a message for you. Wait, that makes sense. Let's see what your person has to say for a message for you, okay? Wait, why is my deck like really... That's a lot of messages. Okay, so we have... I want to feel that way again. Somebody's reminiscing. Sorry, guys. I keep messing with my hair because I feel like it's all over the place, okay? I'm starting to understand our connection. I will wait for a sign from you. I love you unconditionally. And I'm afraid to contact you. So with those messages, I feel like that's strongly meant for somebody that's in a relationship right now and might be disconnected. Okay, you guys might be in separation. But keep in mind and remember that we are very powerful people, right? We just have to like own our power. So I want you guys to call back all of your power that you've given away. And remember, like, the law of assumption. So just because the cycle has repeated over and over again doesn't mean that people can't change. I see people change all the time in the work that I do, and it's very beautiful. And I've changed myself. Trust me. Trust and believe that. I was a little... But my heart was always good, right? So we take our core values and we take what we know and what's important to us. And then we let the other stuff go, like all the things that can happen and all the things that we use that's out of alignment for our life, you know, like arguments, trying to have the last word, you know, trying to make people jealous. Somebody might be doing that, you know, things like that. So it's just really important to keep in mind that if we're going into a new relationship, then we need to remember that we might have our attachment styles and the things that trigger us and the things that we don't like, but they also do. And a lot of times opposites attract, right? And I never really knew what that meant. And then I realized, ooh, like the anxious will attach to the avoidant. You guys attract each other. Well, I don't know why I'm saying you guys, because I'm an anxious and I always attract avoidance. But you want to know what the funny thing is when I'm in my avoidant energy, I attract anxious. So it's almost like spirit brings us together to try to heal, to help heal those parts of us, okay? So, you know, I honestly started this reading off thinking that it was going to be for singles, but I realized that Spirit wanted to sprinkle in a little bit for some people that are in a relationship and either are going through some rough waters right now, and I'm sorry for that, you guys, or in separation. So, but remember, you know, we are very powerful. We can create and manifest anything that we want. If we truly want to see our partner change, then we need to work on changing ourselves. It starts with us, okay? It starts with us. All right, so let's pull one more card just to get, you know, one last message from Spirit. Came out quick. Clean it up. So with clean it up, I strongly suggest if you have anything that you've been doing that's on your side of the street, right? So like if you've been the hurtful one or if you've said some hurtful things, then clean it up, okay? And I want to, for some of you, like if you are in a toxic, dangerous, abusive relationship, then no, we're not ever going back there, okay? Ever. But if it's just, you know, you guys not seeing eye to eye and you guys having bickering arguments, then clean it up. Honestly, it makes you feel good when we take accountability for like the things that we know that we messed up on. Because we're not perfect, okay? We mess up too. It's not always just them. We need to remember that, okay? All right, so I want to end with some positive affirmations and meditation cards. And I found them, guys. They were in my drawer. I actually put them away. For once. I don't really like to put my cards away because, like, I don't know. I want them to sit out in the energy. All right, so, well, that one almost came out, but let's see. All right, so we have a positive affirmation, and it says, I have everything I need right now for an abundant life, which is true. We have everything that we need within us. We just have to be willing to like dig deep and get it, because sometimes it's buried underneath like years of, you know, our negative self-talk, negative coping skills, relationships, stress, you know, the mundanes of life, you know. But so also for my singles, be willing to embrace what's coming, okay? Like there's like endless possibilities. We can have anything that we want in this life. We just have to embody the same frequency. And what that means is like, if I want to have a happy, healthy, loving, non-toxic connection with somebody, then I need to make sure that I'm also happy, loving, and non-toxic, right? It goes both ways. We're gonna receive what we are like energetically connected to, if that makes sense, okay? So for the next reading, you guys, I will probably just do where you can see the cards, because, you know, I don't know, let me know what you guys think or what you guys want, because I'm honestly doing this channel for you guys and for me to get all these messages from Spirit, like, out for the right people. But it's awkward looking at myself the whole time, and I am not going to turn the camera around, because guess what? I don't want to have a really good message and I look like a dee like when I'm putting it out. So if you guys resonate with my readings and my videos, then please like and subscribe. I really don't want to be that person that says that, but I'm a new channel. So if you guys want to keep seeing me, then please give me some love so I can stick around. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. And next time I won't mess with my hair too much. Maybe. Bye.